Hi everyone, today we're at the Rose Garden at the Seymour Library Gardens, and I just want to give you a little tour and then I'm going to show you how to plant a rose. This particular rose is Queen Elizabeth, and it was developed for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth in 1953. It's a beautiful pink rose, which is almost, well, it's in bud, but it is gorgeous. Well worth having. And this is a very healthy one. It was planted as a bare root. This one over here is called Fiji, and it's another pink rose. It's doing very well. It likes it right here. Roses like full sun, 6 to 8 hours if they can get it. And then over here, we have a selection of shrub roses. This is double blaze. And these are fairly young. They've only been in the garden about 3-4 years, but they should have a good long lifespan. And then next over here, we have Europeana. That's the rose that has a little red tinge to its leaves, and it likes heat. So if you have a spot that's kind of dry and hot, that's a good rose for it. Over here are more roses. Blaze is in here, but this is Miracle on the Hudson, named for the incident when that Captain Sullivan landed his plane in the Hudson River. Here, catmint is always nice in here as in contrast with the red roses. The white roses are Cloud 10. They're a rambler rose, a climbing rose. And there's 3 of those. And here's the rose we're going to plant today. It's a knockout rose. One of the roses that has hardly any maintenance involved. You do have to watch out for Japanese beetles with it, but that's about it. So I dug my hole, and the hole has to be bigger than what your container rose is. Now, roses come several different ways. They come bare root, semi-bare root, and containerized. This is a containerized one. You can see, roots look pretty good. Foliage is nice. No insects, no powdery mildew, nothing like that. So we're going to put it in here, but first, this is a good tip. Water the hole. If you're in dry conditions, it's very beneficial. Even if you've had rain, make sure that the roots get watered. Now, roses usually have a good side and a bad side. Good side. Your rose soil should be on a level with the soil that is in your garden bed. Also, use a starter transplanting fertilizer as well. This is what I use, Europeana. I get it online from Amazon. I haven't seen it around here. So I sprinkle some in. Helps with transplantation. Good push down. It's always good, if you do this, to plant ahead of a rain. We're supposed to have rain this afternoon, so it's a good time to plant. Now, keep an eye on it. Look out for Japanese beetles and powdery mildew, which usually shows up under drier conditions rather than wetter conditions, and aphids. Aphids you'll see on the tips here. There'll be little white bugs, and you can either just brush them off like this, or use water on them, or use a systemic insecticide. And that's it. Roses are not hard to do. Just take a little bit more effort.